Hello, Monsters Abound here. Welcome to part 2 of my Dark Elf Mortal Empires Total War Warhammer 2 campaign. God, that's a mouthful, which is probably something you'd hear Morathi say. Moving swiftly on, we are facing off against the Chaos Uprising. They're over here. And they've managed to get their hands on a Hell Cannon. God knows how. It's just a bunch of Norse, some Chaos Spawn, some chariots, and a Hell... I mean, where the hell did they get a Hell Cannon from? I hate these things as well. They're just the worst. Anyway, we do have some Dark Riders sneaking through the forest. Sneaky. There they go. Very slow. Just gently meandering through the forest. Nothing much going. Speed it up. It's fine. So they'll be moving into position, and I think they get spotted. And the Hell Cannon turns around, and I'm like, I guess I'll have to move my army up. So the Dark Elf force starts to move up. And the Dark Riders, trying to shoot through the trees, start taking some chunks out of the Chaos Dwarves, manning the cannon. The cannon seems to want to engage in melee, and then the Chaos Hounds come in. I'm like, oh god damn it, because they've got a speed of 96, I think, and these guys got a speed of 92, which means that I can't outrun them. Wait, is that right? Stop. Speed 96. Speed 92. Yes, I was correct. Good. Yes, so if the Chaos Hounds start chasing, I'll be a bit in trouble. The Hell Cannon has started trying to shoot at my War Hydra. Poor War Hydra. What's he ever done to you? I mean, nothing yet. He will, though. But fortunately, these trees are proving to be somewhat of a barrier, so that's good. Morathi's dropping a Melkos Mystifying Miasma onto these Marauder Horsemen. Going to do a little bit of damage. The rest of the army, we're going to kind of use this settlement here as a sort of a bit of an anchor, basically. So we've got some Chaos Spawn. They're coming kind of weirdly waddling in, and they're getting shot to pieces. Look at all these crossbow bolts. It's just tearing them to pieces. In comes a little bit of fire as well, so they're taking all kinds of damage. Look at that. And they're pretty much almost dead. Chariot is charging the War Hydra, but didn't do particularly well. We've got some horsemen coming in, flanking us as well. Some hounds coming out of the forest there. They're getting around behind us. That's not great. We're going to have to move our infantry forward. We've got some Chaos Marauders with great weapons who are going to come charging towards the Witch Elves. The Witch Elves are busy doing other things, and so get charged in the flank. Well, that's not great. But then we can counter-charge with our Bleak Swords. That's when they come. And then over here we've got a big melee around the War Hydra. War Hydra is struggling a bit. Chariots are doing all kinds of terrible, horrible things to me. We have dropped a Soul Blight, so that's really going to knock down their stats. That's going to help. The War Hydra continuing to mess people up. 27 kills so far. Chariots are continuing to try and... he's taking quite a bit of damage from the chariot, but the chariot has also taken a lot of damage from him. We do have some horsemen trying to flank us. Fortunately, they're gonna get shot to pieces. But we do... Our unit of Bleak Swords has run away, cowards. Rubbish. But we've managed to break most of their forces, so now we can come around and sort of engage in this sort of blob here. We're also like just indiscriminately shooting wildly into the blob, into the melee. Over here, our Dark Riders have attempted to take on the Chaos Dwarves, but they're proving to be a little bit more difficult than I thought. I mean, I guess their melee attack and melee defense is actually pretty good in comparison to the Dark Riders. That's probably why. But murderous, is it murderous thingy? Murderous prowess. That's the word. Prowess. That's the word I was looking for. So yeah, they're not doing particularly well there. In fact, they're losing that engagement. Not great. However, the blob has broken, as you can see, and the repeater crossbows are cutting down the fleeing marauders. The War Hydra is replenishing its health fairly quickly. That's pretty good. There's a lot of dead marauders. And their lord is, looks like Morathi and Sabioth are chasing down the Chaos Lord. Morathi does a little twirl there, finishes him off. Nicely done. Takes his head off as well. That's okay. Yeah, guys, chill. I know you don't like Sabioth, but chill. Alright, he's dead. The Chaos Lord is dead. You don't have to keep shooting at his corpse. Jesus Christ. Okay, so Hell Cannon is fleeing, which is odd, because I thought that was unbreakable, but apparently they are fleeing, and the day is ours. We've killed the rebellion. That's them easily sorted out. I mean, I say easily. I mean that Hell Cannon is just the worst. Oh, I don't want to have to kill it again. So we've got the sacrifice to Cain right unlocked. Oh, we do have rights. Okay, interesting. So we could do casualty capture post battle 25%, casualty replenishment rate plus 20%. Slave decline, income from post battle loot, dark conduit. It would cost us 375 slaves, which would be most of our slaves. So I'm probably not going to go for that just yet. But Morathi does have another skill point, so let's go for let's go for. I'm going to beef up Soul. Oh, we got 2 skill points. My goodness. Okay, beef up Soul Blight and Power of Darkness. I would like to get Pit of Shades, so let's go for Life Leeching. And I guess we'll have to... we can't quite reach them this turn. That's okay. That's fine. We can concentrate on... Oh, more public order might be quite nice. Orchards. Even small vineyards are great and treasured enterprises in elven lands. Let's go for that. Let's upgrade to the Den of Indulgence. The Druki do not hesitate. They take and do what and who they want when they want. That's quite a statement. And the Hall of Mustering as well. There we go. Okay, looking pretty good. Public order still not great, but getting better. And we should be able to deal with this Chaos Force next turn, I think. So we should be okay. Do we need to build walls as well? But that will come later, once we've got the entire province. Forgebound and Bleak Hole. Are you laying siege to my city, you little shit? Never mind. Ulthuan is ours. Capture and occupy the following settlements: Arnheim. A worthy mission, one that has been issued before and will be again. Take the realms of the feeble Azure. Well, we're probably going to do that anyway. The Cold Fortress. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Right, Sabioth.
Terror to their enemies.
Go get Stalker, but we don't really need that right now. Hawkeye, range plus 10% armor piercing damage. That's pretty good. Let's. I mean, Scavenge would be quite nice. More cash. Let's go for Hawkeye. If you have to get up very early if you want to beat this one, nothing escapes the keen eye and lightning reflexes. And we can go and finish off this rebellion. Let's just auto-resolve that. That'll be too difficult. Let's get them. Take this, enslave the lot of them. There we go. Excellent. Public order is... it's not great. Morathi's got another skill point. Excellent. We've got the quest for Heartrender and the Dark Sword. So that's Morathi's special weapon, and I mean, that's pretty good. Definitely well worth getting that. I mean, I could get Hekarti's Blessing. That's more Winds of Magic, but I really would love to get Pit of Shades, so I think I'm going to go for the Power of Darkness. And then we're going to, well, let's replenish. I really would love to go after the Moon Shard, but I just don't think I can. Well, let's merge these guys and pick up another unit, and then I mean we'll move next turn. We'll then start moving. We've got quite a few slaves now. 500 slaves working away. It's looking pretty good. So we're getting another 8.3% income. Nothing to sneeze at. What's Clan Nor doing? Do I trust a rat? Probably not a good idea. Heartrender and the Darksword earn the following amount from raiding. Morathi, mother of the Witch King, hag sorceress of Grond. More than any other, she is responsible for the Druki, for splitting the greatest of all races in twain. It is a claim few have made directly to her face, but one she would not deny. And would actually revel in, for flaying the skin off the accuser, of course. Obviously, that's what I tend to do. The instruments for such torture would be her paired weapons, the spear, Heartrender, and sister blade, the Dark Sword. These were gifts from her son, but relations between mother and child have soured as of late, with the Witch King banishing her from his sight, and so, in a fit of pique, she puts her paired weapons aside to focus on inflicting misery upon any who would cross her path. Sounds good. Morathi is strict. I don't doubt it. I do not doubt that whatsoever. We could. I think we're going to march. We'll stay in our own territory, pick up some of that replenishment, head towards. It looks like the Moonshard doesn't have an army yet. Perfect. Okay, public order. How's it looking? +1. We're in positive. That is good. That is good. I definitely want to get the iron because, as you can see, at top rank here we get upkeep -3 for a lot of different units. So that's well worth getting that. So, but our income is a bit poor. So let's go for the vineyard. I mean, public order would be good as well. So let's go for the vineyard and the Dark Elf residences. Can we get iron? And then we'll go for the iron mining pit. So we'll do that. Okay, that's looking good. We will go for the Moonshard next. That's our next target. Uh-oh. Clan Nor, what happened? Hexotl have taken the Fallen Gates. Honestly, you just... Rats, they're just the worst. Never send a rat to do an elf's job. That age-old saying. Yeah, trade agreement has been dissolved because they don't have a city anymore, and now they've killed themselves. Toxa has thrown himself at the Fallen Gates and has ended up with nothing, basically. Toxa has a unit of clan rats and one other unit, and other than that, he's dead.
I watch from the shadows.
Right, let's move straight onto the Moonshard, especially if Hexotl are moving. I mean, we could fight that, but I don't think it's going to be any kind of competition. So we're just going to auto-resolve. There we go, decisive victory. We will occupy, I think. Ugh. Public order, not looking great, but Sildrator is now gone. They're dead.
Mother of the Druki.
And Morathi can now get evasion, and then we're just one skill point away from Pit of Shades. So that's pretty good. And Sabioth.
Destructive, this one. Useful.
Useful indeed. We could get more missile damage, that would be quite nice, but reload time or more melee. Let's go for precise, I think, because I like to get him into melee anyway, so we'll do that. Okay, I mean, Hexotl might be moving north. That would be a pain, because lizard men are brutally effective. Okay, well, we don't need another conscription hall at in the province, because we've already got one at Sildrator, so we won't do that. We do have a port now, so that's bringing in a little bit of cash. So that's nice. Could no, I think we're okay. It would be nice to get that to level 3. In the Vortex campaign, I often left the halls of Ravage, or the conscription halls at Quintex, so I could get it to level 3 as soon as possible. In this case, though, I probably wouldn't make a difference. No. Okay, well, we've got the Dark Elf residences coming along, but I need to get to level 3 as soon as possible to get the delicious Repeater Bolt Thrower. Oh, the Reaper Bolt Thrower, those are great. The Dark Elf Course says, yeah, they're fine. I don't usually use them. Just got to be a little bit... I mean, where Hexotl? You're not a fan. You don't... I mean, generally you don't like me, but... Could we get a non-aggression pact? I'm just thinking that it doesn't really pay... I mean, neither of us want to fight each other, do we? We have not forgotten the Star Stellar Elf Spawn. That's... Don't know what that means. What about if I get 2,000 gold? Ugh. Lizardmen, literally the worst. Okay, well that's okay. We do have a commandment available. We could get demand highborn hostages. That would help with our public order. However, provincial instability is dropping. Conquest is only next turn, so next turn we will be positive anyway. So maybe not that. Tax, local recruitment would drop by 1. That's not really what I want. Chaos corruption, that might be useful. Income from slaves, recruitment cost +5. Read Dark Portents. Let's go for increased slave production quota, because it's going to increase growth, and I think that's going to be quite useful. So we'll do that. Get those slaves working, the lazy dogs. Ooh. Right, now if the lizard men can just leave me alone, that would be fantastic.
I have a great many things to see to, so be quick.
Be quick. Velosh. I will have your heads. I've only got one, but sure. That's not great. I'm a little bit poor Toxa Clan Nor's been obliterated. That's a shame. It's a little bit sad. Exploit feuds, we have got the public order, so that's going to be very useful. Where are the Forge Bound? Do they have that as... Wait, is that all Forge... Holy jeez, have they expanded? Looks like they've expanded quite... rightly suspicious. Okay, well that's fine. They're up there. How do I feel about that? Yeah, I mean...
Madness fills the air.
Okay, let's upgrade to the Dark Tower here. I do want walls, but... a woodman's hut. Wood is blessed before it is felled, for that is the elven way. Really? Dark elves do that? Okay, well, Yeah, okay. Yeah, let's go for the Woodman's Hut, and we're not going to upgrade to the iron mines there. We've got research available, so we can, I think more growth. Revel in suffering. Ah, the suffering, the sweet, sweet suffering. Classic Dark Elves. Suffering apparently increases growth for some godforsaken reason. Okay.
I watch from the shadows.
Okay, a little bit. I just feel that the lizard men are going to declare war on me. I can just see it coming. Whereas the Forge Bound are up north, so they're a little bit further away. Still a threat, but not as bad. We could have potentially attacked Skeggi. I mean, could we get Hexotl? I'm not doing anything to your star chamber, let alone defiling it. What about... I could join war against Skeggi for a non-aggression pact. There you go. See? We don't have to be butting heads all the time, you giant ugly frog thing. We can help each other out. We can, yeah, see? And now I can raid Skeggi for you. And then everyone's happy. Look at me doing diplomacy like a normal person. Oh, chills. I'm getting literal chills. Okay. Okay, that's a lot of Skeggis. Let's head back. Right, so they're mostly Norse, so that's actually not too bad. If we could... we don't have any money. Well, to be honest, I think we'll be okay against that. I'm not too concerned. We could... I mean, slaves would be useful, so we could maybe raid Skeggi, get some slaves. And then once we've done that, I can head north and deal with the Forgebound.
Morathi will listen to your plea.
The Ripperhorn tribe. You want a non-aggression pact? Absolutely. More than happy to make friends with the Beastmen. Beast friends are best friends, as the age-old saying goes. Okay, Hexotl have made peace with Skeggi. That's interesting. Okay, public order. Looking good. Looking good. Right, can we... Right, they do have a lot of people there. Could we kill them all? Maybe. That's the answer. Mind you, if they attack us at sea, they'll probably... is that... Well, maybe... Well,
corruption of the vilest
slightly problematic, but that's okay. We can spend some time just building up. We could take Arnheim. I mean, that would be... But I'm a little bit worried about Skeggi. Hexotl, though, it is improving. I see your thoughts. Your position is weak. Yeah. I mean, it's not great. I'll level with you. Unless they move, I can't really do much. So I'm just going to hold off. Just let my cities grow a little bit. And get a Reaper Bolt Thrower, because those things are friggin' amazing. Or two, maybe. What's better than one Reaper Bolt Thrower? 2 or 3. Hey, Ripper Horn Tribe. Who are you at war with? You are at war with the Forgebound. Okay, that's fine. That works for me.
Corruption thrives.
Let's go. Oh, a timber mill would be nice. What do we need for that? 4,000. That's going to be done in 2 turns. No, I'll hold off to get some more. We could attack Arnheim. A little bit worried about Skeggi now, though. Mind you, I was more worried about the lizardmen, so.
Are you a god?
No.
Speak, you craven cur.
Whoa!
Pray to whatever thing you dare to call a god. I do not cut your guts out.
Alright. Jeez.
Insolence.
I don't know. Can't get the staff these days. Okay, what about if we pop out and ambush? Will that draw them in, maybe? If it does, great. If not, never mind.
Cease your provocations.
It'd be nice if the Ripper Horn tribe could kill some of the Forgebound for me. Oh, Tiranoc, you've turned up, I see. That's okay, we can deal with that, I think.
Unlikely.
Well, that's a lot of Valerian Reavers, and chariots
And
as
the
well.
first sorceress.
Friggin' delightful.
For
Okay,
Kay.
so what about if we
Fly,
move up here
hatred.
and set an
silence.
ambush?
Madness fills the air.
Right, I just need to hold on to Sildra Tor for one more turn, then I can get the Halls of Ravaging, get some Reaper Bolt Throwers, everyone's happy. Well, I mean, I'll be happy. And I can then shoot Reaper Bolt Throwers at my enemies, which will make them sad, which also makes me happy. Perfect. Oh dear, Bleak Hold is gone. That means the Forgebound is bearing down upon me. Less than good. Yeah, we don't have Arnheim. That's okay,
Yes.
because these guys can't run anywhere. Okay, they've got a lot of horses, some Lothran Sea Guards, some Spearmen. I mean, the horses will die to our crossbows. Illyrian Reavers, they've got a lot of Illyrian Reavers. Should die to our spears. So we should be okay.
No stopping me.
Although it does look like it's on their side, but
The vengeful slaughter.
I'm quietly confident. This Tiranoc force will never return home. We're going to enslave a lot of them, kill the rest. It's going to be fine. They do have a lot of infantry. No, they don't have a lot of infantry. They've got a lot of cavalry. They've also got chariots. These are missile chariots here. Annoying. So we're going to drop a Mystify miasma on them. They've got a lot of shock cavalry, a lot of their Illyrian... Are they Illyrian Reavers? That's the archers. Illyrian Reavers, yes. So they got a little Illyrian Reaver archers and Illyrian Reavers who are shock cavalry. They're not great they're not great cavalry. They're sort of the lowest tier, so we should be okay. They also have some Lothran Sea Guard over there, and yeah, it's just a lot of infantry. However, their chariots are no match for our lots of crossbow bolts, because they're getting really... I mean, look at that. They've taken a horrific amount of damage. Yep, there we go. Enough crossbow bolts and a chariot explodes. It is known. It isn't known? It is known. just going to move it up a little bit. Just finish off these chariots, because chariots are the worst. Kaboom! Yep, exploding chariots. It's a bit like the consoles in Star Trek. You know how they explode for no reason? It's like a chariot. Chariots just literally explode for no reason. You fill them with repeated crossbow bolts, explode. That's what happens. So we've got some of the infantry cavalry coming around. They're going to try and flank us. They're chasing off our Dark Riders. We don't want to engage with those. We've got some spearmen coming in as well. They've got their archer cavalry, horse archers. However, we've got a lot of foot crossbows, so that's going to be fine. These spearmen are marching towards our lines. I mean, I'm not sure what they're going to do when they get there, apart from die. It's a bit like Saving Private Ryan, the first scene of Saving Private Ryan. Just people dying all over the place. The cavalry going to flee. They tried to charge and then fled at the last minute. We do have some cavalry coming around on the flank here. That's not great, because if they charge our repeated crossbows, that's going to sting. The War Hydra has incinerated a whole unit of spearmen. Only one managed to get away, which was pretty brutal. We do have some cavalry coming in. The Witch Elves are going to try and deal with that with the help of some of the Dread Spears. Dark, Dread, whatever. So their cavalry has mostly been chased off. We do have some units chasing off our Dark Riders here, but otherwise I think we've managed to deal with most of them. So it's just their horse archers we need to deal with. Our cavalry here is chasing after us. Our Dark Riders are going to have to... I mean, fortunately, I think we're slightly faster. Speed 92, speed 95... Oh no, we're slightly slower in fact. But we are actually managing to keep away from them. And what we're going to do is we're going to lead them back into range of our repeated crossbows. And also Morathi. Yeah, that was a mistake for them because they've just been absolutely murdered. Good stuff. And our repeated crossbows have been finishing off the horse archers. They're the Illyrian Reaver archers. There's this unit of spearmen who are just doing a little procession in front of our line. Not sure why. That seems a bit suicidal. And indeed, it is. Because as soon as our repeated crossbows have decided that they've got no other targets, they decide to shoot at them. And yeah, they die quite hard. They do have their princess over here. Belkek, I think her name is. She's just been taking pot shots at our line and has already killed 27 of our elves. Jeez. Boop. Ouch. Yep. Stings. We do have now a unit, or 3 units of Lothran Sea Guard taking up position next to this little Dark Elf settlement here. The other units have mostly been driven off, apart from this unit of Valerian Reavers, but our Witch Elves can deal with that. These Lothran Sea Guard are archers who have spears, so they're pretty good in melee. They don't have shields though, so that's not going to help them win a archery duel, especially against this many archers and that many War Hydras either, because ouch, that leaves that burning sensation. And yeah, with taking, I mean, they just got absolutely melted by our crossbows, and are going to continue to be melted because we're still in range. Sabioth has spotted the princess. He's going to chase after her. Will he get her? Come on, Sabioth. Get in there. Come on, lad. Just taking a few pot shots at her as he runs. And we're just going to send our Dark Riders to hunt down the last few Lothran Sea Guard units who are fleeing into the distance. Otherwise, looking pretty good. It's safe to say that's a pretty good victory. And 92 slaves we can... new toys. Indeed, delightful. So let's take our new toys. And that's wiped out their army, which is good. Looks like the Skeggi are happy to stay where they are, which, you know what, if they want to stay where they are, I'm happy for them to stay there. So, definitely want to upgrade to the Hall of Ravening, and I think I want watchtowers. Really? Income from more buildings? Reduction in the province? Seriously? Oh, Still Faith Overhaul? Really? Because walls are really freaking important. I know there's big garrisons, but I'd say they are the most important building that you probably have.
Observe glory.
Not sure about that. Not sure I like that. But I'm gonna have to do it. Otherwise you just end up losing settlements left, right and centre. Okay, well, we could... Okay, so we can get some poison now, some venom. So we can get the dark venom, which gives us a 30-second self buff with plus 75 weapon damage. That's pretty nice. Man Bane, which is... Okay, so that's a constant effect. Bonus first infantry, charge bonus and causes fear. Or Black Lotus, which reduces leadership. I think I'm going to go for the Dark Venom because that plus 75% weapon damage is fairly huge. So we're going to do that. Going to do that. Okay, let's move Morathi up. And public order is dropping down slightly, but it's not too bad. Only -1 a turn. Difficult level. Corruption slaves. Also, is corruption going up? It is going up, but only slightly. We really need the next. The Vaults of Quintex would be really nice to have.
Morathi.
Okay. Do I want another unit? I mean, maybe some Bleak Swords would be good. No, because I'm getting... Yeah, okay. So, a few turns and I'll have the Reaper Bolt Thrower, so I won't do that. Oh, look. I should have suspected that might happen. Can we reach it in one turn? Yes, we can. Yeah, we're going to have to race back. A bit annoying. But, never mind. Let's go for the timber mill. If they do attack, we should... I mean, they should be able to get... They'll get wrecked. I mean, maybe we don't need walls at Iron Spike, but on the other hand, if we have walls at Cylinder Trort, they'll just attack Iron Spike. So I'm not... I don't like the reduction from income. I'm not sure what the logic behind that is, and I don't particularly like it. It feels a bit punishing for something you kind of have to do.
Blooms within me.
Okay, so we've got Revel in Suffering, that's more growth, and Morathi is severe. A wise move, my lord. A severe aspect demands respect. So we can get some more research. We could get income from ports, casualties. I mean, continuous slave supply would be nice. Income from raiding, income from post-battle, recruitment cost. You know what? I think continuous slave supply is probably a really good option. There's always more work to be done, and unfortunately a constant stream of unfortunate wretches whose only option is to do it.
Mother of the Druki, fear the dark. How wicked. I watch from the shadows.
We go over here. Skeggi, you'll have to move to Moonshard or Cinder Tor.
As the grave.
Oh, we've got a skill point. Excellent. Okay, so let's get Pit of Shades. Pit of Shades is a good spell. And oh no, we can't. Damn, one more turn and I can get my Reaper Bolt Thrower. I'm looking forward to my Reaper Bolt Thrower. Right, where are you going, you marauder bastards? Oh, you're going over there. Excellent. Works for me.
For Cain.
Works for me indeed.
Morathi commands you. Fight.
Yes, well this should be a fairly easy battle, and I mean killing a whole bunch of Norse is always fun, so we will fight it, but I have run out of time, so we're going to have to do that next time. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.